I thought it was saying me is up kisse hai.
Okay, so that's good enough, man.
It's all the basics. I don't know too much in Hindi. We
But
all,
yeah, I mean, you're doing quite well on TikTok.
man, TikTok. That is
You're
my
really
daughter.
killing TikTok, man.
I'm gonna do one tomorrow. Me and my wife are gonna try another dance. Buttabomma was one that we got told to do.
Yeah.
I said I'll make a promise to the all the Indian fans. I'll try and do one a week. But man, some of these Tollywood and Bollywood dances, they're so hard to
Yeah.
learn.
What was
Look at our
there was this
commercials.
there was this Tollywood, the Telugu movie song you did, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Buttabomma.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. Did you?
Come on, man. You have to research these things.
Jesus. I'm hardly keeping up with Bollywood right now. I don't know if I'll keep up with Tollywood.
Yeah,
But
well, there's so many different like things out there. Like I didn't know what TikTok was. Like my daughter downloaded something like they were playing games and something just came up and I was like, what is this stuff? And she's like, it's TikTok. So I
yeah, okay.
scrolled through. I remember last year one of the cricketers was like, you got to watch this stuff. It's funny.
Yeah,
So I went on it. I looked at it. I said, all right, let's just put some smiles on people's faces. Take the Mickey out of myself, which is
yeah,
quite easy to do. But yeah, like it's a little bit of fun. And look, I don't know how long it will last, but hopefully once this pandemic's over,
yeah,
I think the ICC World Cup maybe that's in sort of it's probably not going to go ahead. I think by the looks of what's happening here, I think getting
yeah,
everyone into one spot's going to be difficult. But actually, that's what I was saying. I was reading today. It'll be to me. A lot of people talk to me about like what's our rivalry like, and I was like, it's when you walk on the field, it's completely different. When I walk
yeah,
on the field for Sunrisers, when you walk on the field for Mumbai, it doesn't matter if you've played with that person for X amount of years. You're playing for that team that you're in. So it's
yeah.
combat. It's combat mode. You're competitive.
Absolutely. Yeah,
It's passion. So
yeah,
it's one of those things. Like I love playing against India in India because everyone's against you, but it's the hardest conditions to play in for us. It's
yeah,
like when you guys come here, it's hard
yeah,
conditions for you because you're not used to it.
yeah,
So you've almost got this more motivation to succeed,
yeah.
but
No,
it's
that's
very
why. I mean,
difficult.
I personally love uh, playing against Australia. Whenever there's an opportunity to play against Australia, it's a different feeling. And last year when we were in Australia, uh, when we won the series, which has never happened before in the history of Indian cricket, it was good for us as a team. I know you guys were missing, but still, I mean, what the bowlers did there, what the batters did there for us was a great boost. And actually, we were quite looking forward to this year's tour as well. I hope somehow, both the boards, Australian board and Indian board, they somehow try and manage to do something and get this series underway, because it'll be great for the teams as well, firstly, but also great for people to start cricket with. That'll be a great
Mm.
series for people to watch, and that's a great way. Will be a great way to kick off, the cricket in the world if that happens. I don't know. IPL is likely to happen at some stage as well, but I have no idea about what uh, what date or what month it would be. Once everything settles down a little bit, probably will be a better idea for us to judge whether it is likely to happen or not. But I'm really looking forward to that Australian tour. Oh, I hope it really happens in Jan or Feb or whatever, whenever it is. I really hope that happens,
Yeah.
because we love coming to Australia. We love playing against you guys. It's great contest with you guys. We know once we go to Australia, once we land in Australia, nothing comes easy. Uh, Not just the runs or the wickets, but also when you are out, buying, out shopping or anything. Nothing comes easy there. So we love coming there, and you know, it's one of my favorite places in the world, Australia. I love going to Australia.
The crazy thing is, when you guys come here, it's like we are playing an away game. Your supporters are crazy. Like
See,
they come out, and
I know.
we absolutely love it. Like you get the Swami Army, you get the drums coming out. It's
Yeah,
one of the series I always look forward to, and that's one thing I like playing against England as well because of the Barmy Army. You've got
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
much external stuff. And people, it's not rude of me saying this, but when we're out playing a test match in the field, sometimes you're standing out there going, all right, when's the day going to finish?
Yeah, yeah,
Especially if you're having a tough day, but everything just gets you through the day. And when everyone's up and about and whatnot, it's fantastic and it's awesome. And actually watching that series was quite challenging because you can't do anything. You can't help anyone. Your bowlers
yeah,
were on point. Like obviously we had some left-handers in the team where your guys, I think, hands down probably the best attack against left-handed batsmen in the world. Like
yeah. Just to
they
take the
they
ball
they
across.
they, they zero in on one spot,
Yeah,
and very rarely do those three guys miss their spot.
yeah,
And it's a big credit to the way that you guys prepared as well. But mentally as well, like it was a great thing for obviously Indian cricket, as you said, but it was hard to watch. It was very, very hard to watch as an Australian cricket player because one, helpless. I couldn't do anything. Um, but I know the guys fought well, and obviously as we talk about rivalry,
yeah.
obviously hope it does happen because we get another opportunity to go against each other, and I'm looking forward to that battle again when we come back over to India.
Yeah,
Um, because they're the series that people don't realize. They're the ones that you like. Basically, you're not how do you say? You're not meant to win those series when you go away to an opposition country. You're the
yeah,
underdog.
yeah,
You're prepared to put up a great battle, but
yeah,
when you do win those, it means so much more.
yeah. Absolutely. I think that's something that I wanted to ask you. It's. I'm sure it must be really, really hard for you to be away from the game during that phase. Um, but you made a great comeback after that. Since IPL, that was the first tournament you played after that. And
Yep.
if I remember, you had solid impact when you left for the World Cup preparation and then the World Cup. And then obviously Ashes didn't go, but you got a highest score for Australian. No, not the highest, the second highest. Hayden, how
I
much?
think that's yeah. Hayden highest.
329.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
At
So
the
I mean,
Wacker, he didn't.
yeah.
He didn't run much.
Yeah, I remember that. But anyway, I mean, it's been a great comeback for you. Mentally, it must be tough, challenging to get through that phase and then to come out and perform the way you have in IPL, World Cup, and thereafter. What sort of things you were doing? I heard. I mean, we heard that you were not allowed to even practice to go to training. So it was damn tough, man. It's just
Yeah.
how did you manage that period for you?
It was challenging. The first sort of I'll say 3 months, I didn't pick up a cricket bat. I just said, right, well, I'll just enjoy the time I have with the family,
Yeah,
do what I can to sort of keep motivated, having it taken away from you and out of your control, and as you said, not being able to practice. Um, it was a time for me to sit back and just enjoy family time.
yeah,
Um, I really enjoyed that, and as I am at the moment, we don't get breaks. We don't get to put our hand up and say, "I want a month off," because it's not possible. You
yeah,
know, we we try we try to play all three forms as much as we can.
yeah,
Um, I I saw that there was a tournament in Canada that was happening, so I thought it was a good opportunity to go there and play some decent cricket amongst some great players. A lot of the West Indian players were there.
yeah,
Steve came and played, so I had that there, and I had the Bangladesh Premier League as well
yeah,
to look forward to. But I think just spending the time at home and and working on like my fitness, I stayed on top of my fitness. I didn't pick up a cricket bat, and I think the longevity now has helped me. I think having the time off has furthered my career probably another 2 years
Wow,
maybe.
that's great.
As you said before, like three daughters, you got a daughter. People don't understand. We do have one of the best jobs in the world. You know, we love playing cricket, but the
Yeah,
challenges we face are, leaving the family at home, the wife to look after the kids all the time. It's not fair. And for us, it's about, you know, leaving the game in the right way.
yeah,
For the next kid to come through and take our position and leave the legacy that they want for Australian cricket or Indian cricket. And we have all these other tournaments we can move on to. Once we're done with our international career, we can keep playing IPL. We can keep playing in the Big Bash here and whatever other leagues there are, because it's great to keep us in the game at this age moving forward, and it's
yeah,
great for the young guys to come through and move our international cricket on as well. So, but yeah, to sort of summarize, that was just more keeping on top of my fitness, spending time at home, and having that drive and passion to come back and say, look, I still belong here, and I deserve the opportunity again to come back to play for my country, because everyone makes mistakes at the end of the day. And
yeah, absolutely.
to come back and we always talk about, people like to knock people down, bring them back again, and it just has that ebb and flow kind of thing to it. But it's been good. That IPL was one of the things where I enjoyed, was coming back, not having to captain, and being under Kane, who's one of the nicest blokes in the world,
Yeah,
and seeing his knowledge about the game and how he reads the game.
yeah,
Um, it was good in that sense as well, because I got to just enjoy the game, which
yeah,
it sort of, people don't realize the pressures that actually come with performing in every single game that you play, whether it's for Australia, India, IPL franchises, or the hardest thing I find back playing is like domestic cricket, like same as you, Ranji Trophy, because there's
yeah,
more focus on you. You play for your country, where you should be dominating state cricket, which
yeah.
you should be, but sometimes you're not going to be able to.